So it's been a year since I talked about the Toxic Avenger, the latest on the Toxic Avenger remake. I'm sure everyone has heard the huge news that Arnold Schwarzenegger's in talks. Probably just to do like a one-day, one-take shoot type of thing. He's supposed to play the mentor of the Toxic Avenger, and he's going to be called the Exterminator. Now, if you're not familiar with the Toxic Avenger franchise, it's total 80s action cheese and Troma, hardcore Troma, and it's just classic. It's set in like Tromaville, New Jersey, of course, which they call the pollution capital of the world. And basically this Napoleon Dynamite type of character who gets bullied and ends up falling in the vat of toxic waste, and then he turns into the superhero of the town because it's obviously a dirty town, and there's a bunch of good one-liners, a bunch above average one-liners for a Troma movie. Now, if you've seen one Troma movie, you've seen them all. They have their own channel on YouTube. You could pretty much watch a ton of their movies, and there's a few gems in there if you really get into them. But once you've seen a few Troma movies, you've pretty much seen them all. So it's gonna be like, so he's gonna play Arnold Schwarzenegger's basically gonna play himself and like a mentor to the Toxic Avenger, like basically like Rip Torn's character from Dodgeball. He's gonna be like a Patches O'Hallahan up in this, and the director of Hot Tub Time Machine. So you know it's just gonna be you're gonna expect an action comedy, and it's not going to be as repulsive and offensive and grotesque, you know, as the original. It's going to be more Hollywood. Lloyd Kaufman's just been trying to push this for a Hollywood and franchise this, and this is like the biggest franchise that they probably turned into like a full-blown merchandising franchise. He's been making money off this ever since. Actually, it was kind of a bust, and then obviously it picked up steam because it was hard to compete with other 80s horror movies back then. Just because it was pretty well written and really good jokes. And then, of course, Marvel exploited it with this comic book. Then there was the short-lived cartoon. And there was a few other sequels that I still haven't even seen yet, but I know John Travolta was rumored to possibly play the Exterminator character. That's probably what he was up for. But then obviously he never accepted that. And now Arnold's, who's going to be returning to the Terminator franchise, potentially, not officially. But he's officially coming back as Legend of Conan to play the old Conan finally. It's going to be epic. Cannot wait for that. Can he slip back into these roles? He's going to be playing a lot of different roles. He's playing he already played the comedy one with Johnny Knoxville, and then he's going to have to play some serious ones if he's going to do the Terminator and Legend of Conan. Because Legend of Conan is straightforward, caveman serious, no personality traits. He's the savage barbarian. Oh, I cannot wait. The return of Arnold. You know we've all missed him. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I mean, take it for what it is. Whoa, what are you doing, Arnold? Who gives a... It'll be straight. This was JBM from VillainNews. Click on the channel for more horror, sci-fi, and comic book videos. I'm out.